Well, bam. All right. Hey, hello. I'm live on the interwebs. Anyways, hi, hello. This corner of the interwebs. I'm Casey. Welcome to my little corner of the world. Uh, but bam. I'm gonna be quick because I gotta go do the other things. But it's March 3rd, by the by. Happy um primary election day, by the by. I did go vote. Texans, if you're seeing this before 7 o'clock tonight and you haven't voted yet, go get in line. You can vote if you're in line before the polls close, 7 o'clock. Um, Elsewise, hi, hello. I am Casey, your friendly neighborhood hedge witch. Um, this is my little corner. I just want to update y'all real quick on some upcoming events. Usually my first event of the year. Here's like the big wig woo. Uh, that I do is usually the North Texas Irish Fest. I'm not working it this year, because I just me being who I am, the world being what it is, I traveling to that event and being there the hours that I needed to be there. Um, and by myself like I usually am. It's just did not feel safe for me. So, not doing that one this year, but I am still going to be going to the Austin Witch Fest. Yay! I am teaching. This is my third year teaching. I'm so excited. And this class, it's my Fear to Power class. Deep breath. See, for those who are new around here, hi, I'm your high anxiety hostess with the most. Wait, I'm your hostess with the mostest anxiety. That's how we say it. Sorry. I forgot how I do my own damn thing. Anyways, um, but I I've come a long way and worked hard to learn how to take the skills and the tools that I have to be able to work my way out of a fear, a place of, you know, fear. Look, that rooster has got me pretty darn distracted. Anyways, whatever. I was raised by predators and abusers, and that put you in a place of fear. And then it got worse for a while there, and then I escaped and got some help, and here I am. Go to my witch shop. Anyways. It's what is it now? It's been like 20 years now, actually. High five me, 20 years this summer, since I got out of got out of that life, got clean, and went to. There was a program that used to be available here in Texas. It was called the North Star program, um, and you should really look it up if you've never heard of it before. Uh, it changed my life. And anyways, I digressed. I thoroughly digressed, but that journey was kind of what inspired my Fear to Power class, because finding my way out of being stuck in a place of fear where like I was afraid to like leave my home. And at first, it like really thoroughly healthily manifested in like arachnophobia because that was like socially acceptable. And now I'm really running off into my whole classes. But anyways, because this culture likes to make you feel like it's socially acceptable to stay afraid of things and not want you to learn how to move out of that fear and take back your power. Bam! Look what I did there. Anyways, so the first two classes was spider and snake, and then this one is going to be bat. I'm also a friendly neighborhood hedge witch, and so and just being who I am, where I'm from here in Texas, and growing up here, my natural like access to witchcraft or whatever was through animals and animal energy, and that's kind of like where that class uses kind of the language, the spiritual framing that class uses is like animal energy. So we use spider energy in the first one, snake energy in the second one, and this time we're using bat to discuss community. Uh, because that's a big scary thing. We're learning community magic, the power of community, the fear of community, all of that. We're discussing that and taking back our power as a community and giving thanks back to the bats in Austin because they've given a lot to me over just getting to see, getting down to go visit over the years. And it was really awesome last year getting to see the community gather around that bridge and the way people just seeing the excitement and, people kind of go from like, oh, I'm kind of nervous and oh, I don't want to see bat. And then bam, those bats come out and you hear people kind of like learning and telling each other and like hyping their friends up. And then the bats come out and everybody's like, it's magic. So long story short, that is bat magic. We'll be doing Fear to Power at the Austin Witch Fest this year. Also, I will be vending there. I'm bringing stuff from my shop. So, what is in my shop right now, I have it sorted into, and that's linked in the description. It's over on my Ko-fi shop. All my creative stuff is over there. That's kind of like Patreon. If like you want to support my work or give me a tip or do the things like that, that goes on my Ko-fi shop. I do my stuff there because of where they're based at and because they like actively you know, their platform that they advertise how they what's the word I'm using? Their protocol or their stance is to use software to like block the AI from scooping up all their creatives' work on their platform. And that's why I like it there, because I don't like thieves stealing my stuff. So uh in my shop there right now, everything's kind of broken into two categories. I got like witchy accessories, um and oddities, and then I've got commissions over there, like, I make, like, fairy crowns and different, like, accessories and things. Some of the accessory type stuff in my shop. Oh, it's, like, just that's one of my magnets, just fun whimsy to add around your house. Or, like, pins and stuff that I use for my cosplay costumes um or just like I love adding a little whimsy to my everyday attire, especially living in like, rural Texas, just outside the Metroplex and kind of I like being that like, you know, that whimsical magical person that pops up in town and the youngins, especially the kids that I was were like, "Wow, I want to be a magic person when I grow up." And then they grow up and do fairy cosplays and go to the Renaissance fairs and just like me, and the cycle continues. So what's in my shop? I've got some right now, some at this point, I talk about spider stuff, so I ain't warning you. I've got tarantula molts. These are from my collection over the years from my personal pet. All of my stuff is just harvested and collected from either around my property, from the windowsills in my shed, like those wasps. If you go see my this month's community spell, wasps, they pass away all over the place every year, and one can gather them up in a perfectly humane manner, and no one needs to worry about whether or not I harmed a wasp that you literally see flying away in that video. Anyway, uh, tarantula molts. I love them for different. These have their fangs in them. I like them whether they're like in their little display case for if I'm like gathering up, setting up an altar, and I'm using them for different things, or if I like to piecemeal the parts from there. I love using tarantula hair for like defense stuff. I also have that's going to be vending in my shop that I'm taking down to the Witch Fest. That is not on my. Um, I'm going to be vending in my booth at the Witch Fest. Won't be in my shop till afterwards. Some more different little oddities and things that I've gathered around the property for hedge witchery, like a cocoon. Uh, that was a very pretty little cocoon too. Plus, those cocoons, this one, they are that was so hard to gather. These things are so delicate, and they like just poof on you if you leave them too long. But if you try to get them too soon, like I had to try to gather a lot of those before I got that cocoon. There's also this one, some cattail bones, just again stuff I've gathered walking around up and down the streets. You find stuff walking around in the country. Don't come at me. This is also a little display rabbit. I love this one. I love this one because it reminds me of like shoulder pads. Um, and so I used to use something like this for when my kids were playing football back in the day when they were in school and they needed to be speedy, speedy little bunnies and get out. All right. Also, speaking of bunnies, I have for my spell kits, I have different like base accessories. Um, that like you have the charm and then like the additional items. And so at my booth, like these are available on commission right now in my shop, but I'm also going to be having set up, if you went to the DFW Pagan Unity Fest this past year, there was a spell kit set up where you can make your own spell kit free for the community. That was me. Hi, sponsored by Your Average Witch Podcast and Casey's Corner. That was me. Oh goodness, I just saw people were talking. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate the necklace, love, be or the thing. Um, that just so sorry. I just saw people were said a thing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Uh, this one is actually this is my your civic duty. Uh ancient democracy Athena type one that I pull up for days like these. Um, and then this one, Buzz Buzz, motherfuckers. That one is my beehive one that I got from Clever Kim's Curios, being part of her hive house. Um, and that always stays there because, yes. Anyways, I digress. Other spell kit that I got is this is the last of my little rattlesnake buddies. So each of these also, they have like items, what is it, like, what is the word? So these clays that I made them, I incorporated um shed, like snake shed from my rattlesnake. I had, yes, I've got rattlesnake babies. This one's name was Thor. Is Thor. He's still around. I just, we gather their shed. I have lots of snake shed, which will be back on my shop soon. Right now it's available in my snake spell kits through commission. Oh my God, it's getting hot in here. Texas, y'all. Anyways, adorable. I love him. He's the last. He's the last of those. I have some rabbits. I also have some other things like little like saints. My Letha taught me some Catholic witchcraft. She was one hell of a, she's such a witch. Uh we're from, like, she was one of those, like, we didn't cross the border crossed us, like, here. And so much I'm realizing now, like, so much of my practice and stuff that like she had wrapped in Catholicism. It's just like that was good old classic indigenous Texas witchcraft, uh, which is really cool to kind of piece together. But it sucks that I had to piece it together. But either way, I've got all kinds of goodies. I'll have all kinds of spell stuff available in my booth. This has already gone too long, clearly, because I'm getting too hot. It's too hot in here. I'm going outside. Stupid brain shush. Anyways, all right. Thank you so much for stopping by my little corner of the world. Um, yeah, I will see y'all down in Austin. Check out, you can go to austinwitchfest.org, I believe. I'll need to update this, drop it in the comments once I confirm to get your tickets. They'll have the schedule and all the fun stuff. They got a lot of really awesome, a whole packed day of really great presenters, and I'm really excited that they're having me back again. Um, and also some really awesome vendors, including, uh, Kim from Your Average Witch Podcast and the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. Uh, they're finally coming down. Hearth Wisdom Store, my buddy's over there. She's coming down teaching also. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And oh man, R2 Artisanals, you know them. Also, I've got other witchy stuff from them. But anyways, I look forward to seeing them down there as well. A lot of people I've know up here from the DFW Pagan Unity Fest community. I'm excited to see us venturing down to Austin to say what's up and hang out at the Austin Witch Fest this year. Yeah, I'm gonna set that down. All right. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna end this. Thank you so much for stopping by my little corner of the world. Do good, be kind, be kind. If you're new around here, I leave you guys like I told my kids this every day, kicking them out the door for school. It's just the message I wanted them to stay, because I'm an elder millennial, and you never know when your last day is here. Anyway, so do good, be kind, be courteous, make me proud, make yourselves proud. Hang in there, guys. The horrors persist, but so do we. All right, long distance group hugs. Bye bye.